Are you still in the belief that you lot can actually do something? That you lot are ever going to be Man United of the Ferguson era? No. Have you not come to realisation that you men are done?
Not done.
You bought fucking Palestri. Who's Palestri?
We're not done.
You're talking about Ollie Watkins. Who the fuck is Palestri?
We're not done.
Who else did you buy? Fucking Diallo. The 17.
People, football, banter, international break. We ain't got no games to talk about, but we're still going to bring you some live content. So we're just going to be doing the gossip and the top stories of what's been happening in the football for the last, say, what, week? Week and a half. So I like to start this. Obviously, I'm MB, you know me. We've got Sheck and we've got Marlon, Liverpool and Arsenal. So I'm going to start it. And I want to start on the topic of Ole Gunnar Solskjær. Because we know he's under pressure. Like, that's bubble. That's a volcano.
I don't understand how. There's only 3 games in. Just last week, you was on it that you support him.
I still do. He shouldn't be sacked, but he is going to be sacked, and that's
why. How have you come to that conclusion?
Because of the board.
Why?
The board.
How?
Because if it was to do with the fans and say Ferguson or even a bit higher than him, then you can say give him a chance about that. But the board, we know boards don't play.
I don't understand how you got to that situation after 3 games when just last week he was praising him for getting 3rd.
Yeah, last season.
So you're saying 1 result against Tottenham means he's in trouble, therefore Klopp must be in trouble also.
No, but there's so much other things as well. It was the way we lost to Palace, it was the way we won even against Brighton. I think if he had drawn that game, that would have been better for him, because the manner that we got the penalty after the final whistle as well, this makes it look even worse.
Yeah, but you said last week that the players are playing for him. So then if the players are playing for him, he got you 3rd, why all of a sudden is he getting sacked? I don't get it.
The board.
You keep saying that, what does that mean?
Come on, alright, look.
So are they not happy?
I wouldn't say they're not happy, but you can see the way that this is gonna go.
Not really. It's more the fans. I
wouldn't even say it's the fans.
I thought the fans liked him.
No,
he's a fan.
I'm a fan.
Liked him.
Yeah, it's not.
You're
it's
the
not
only
the
fan that likes him.
No, it's not the fans.
Yes, the fans don't like Ollie because they see that he's not actually that good. But the way I see it is like your board are happy because he got top 4.
No,
and I think as long as you're getting top 4, for them, he's safe.
You got to check it. It's the results. We are now 16th in the league. If we lose to Newcastle, and those teams are below us win, we're in relegation zone. And then look at our next fixtures. We've got Chelsea, right? We've got Arsenal.
We've got PSG and
PSG.
Leipzig.
Come on, man. He's going to get sacked. I don't think it's fair, but that is the football that we live in. If you're a top manager at a big club and you lose 3-4 games in a row, or even draw 2 and say lose 2, your job will get questioned.
No, I just don't see
and
it.
his job is getting questioned.
But you're not
Forget what I said. I'm not the board.
I have to bring what you said because you were like, this is exactly how we started last season. So who's to say that he won't turn it around and get you 3rd again?
Well, that's what I said. If he doesn't, I said if we don't get results against Newcastle and those big games that we've got coming up, he's going to get sacked.
Yeah, but is Man United a team that fires managers during the season? They're not really a hiring and firing kind of team.
Yeah, done it to Mourinho. Moyes didn't finish the season either. The only person that finished the season was Van Gaal.
Moyes didn't finish the season because your stocks and because the club were losing value. That's why he got fired. Van Gaal left because Mourinho was available and they thought we have to snap him up before he goes somewhere else. And Mourinho, it was just toxic.
There you go.
But Ollie's not toxic.
No, but there's so much things happening behind the scenes as well.
No,
there's so much things.
I think it's just
You've got the Bruno Fernandes thing. You've got the Pogba thing. You've got the Harry Maguire thing.
Yeah, but he's dealt with the they praise him for dealing with Pogba. They praised him.
How's he dealt with Pogba?
In the aspect of he's never slaughtered him. He's never. It's like, how can I explain that whole situation? He hasn't like thrown him under the bus kind of thing. Goes
like
when
how Mourinho did.
Yeah, he's like when he's fit, will integrate him back in the team as long as he plays well and he deserves to be. He's a top player.
That's how Ole is. He's got a good heart, and that's what I think. Because like Fowler said, he'll lose, but Solskjaer will still be smiling kind of thing, and then he'll give a weak-hearted interview at the end of it as well. So it's like you don't really want to see that. You want to see that kind of aggression. Like you see Mourinho will say, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, but then
not good enough.
but then there's people who don't respect Mourinho for that kind of attitude.
Yeah.
Who's to say that in front of camera, Solskjaer is that happy-go-lucky person, but he probably takes them to work on a training field afterwards, which you don't see.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
So you just reckon he's humble, full stop.
Yeah, no, Solskjaer's washed.
I'm not going to respond to it. But look,
Well, I swear
So you just reckon he's just got no strength in him at all? He's
no,
got
I'm not
backbone.
saying that. I'm not saying that.
He's
but
got no backbone.
I have to be realistic as a Man United fan. It's all right for you lot looking up, but this is my team. This is my passion, my blood. Do you understand? So I've got to be realistic. He is going to get sacked. So my thing is this: just do it now. Don't prolong it, or do it after those run-up hard games. Because the way I see it, don't drag this out to November, December, and then we're what 9th. 1 week then we're 12th. 1 week then we're 30th. That's all
So
long
how's
because
this-
we'll be out of all the cups.
But how is this team who come third with the same players?
It happens, isn't
We're
it?
talking about becoming 9th, 10th.
But this is what I said to you when I was like,
I don't understand that. You
happens.
said that he's doing wonders. You know what I mean? I don't understand.
Last season he did. That was to me that was a magic trick.
You've
You've added.
How have you got
The
so
manager
bad when
brought in
you've added
Cavani
players?
now, so
You haven't
Come
lost
on, let's
any
not talk about
players.
them because they haven't played. He's brought in so eventually brought in one player, Donny van der Beek.
But my point is, you haven't lost players, so you still got the same players. So how would you all those same players who came third all of a sudden?
But football turns. The ball's round and football turns, and something is happening.
But this is
at
my
Man
point. When I
United.
told you that whole post-COVID part of the season where you know were on that run. It's not something you can really base on to be like, this is something that is
They
good.
played most
But
of
I
the
had
bottom
nothing.
10.
But I had nothing
They was
else
playing most
to
of the
base it
bottom
on.
I get that.
Be fair. I
get
had
that,
nothing
but
else to
this
base
is
it
what I'm
on.
saying when you're like, oh, but we finished third. I was like, yo, bro, that's not something you can really brag on because the season was pretty much a dud by that time. You lot had the easiest fixtures out of everyone.
Bottom 10 you played.
You know what I mean? And it's
Well,
like,
like
it was
I said
overshadowed,
to
and
you earlier.
everyone around you was playing shit. And this is what I was trying to say
Those
to you.
games we normally lose though. We played good against the top 6. We beat Chelsea home and away. We beat Man City home and away. We got result against the champions. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I think out of all the top 6, I think Arsenal got the best result against us.
Cool. So now, looking on hindsight, you getting to third, was that really a good achievement? Was that kind of like a...
For Man United, yes, because it was an improvement on where we finished for the last season. So it was.
But I mean, in terms, does it really reflect how your club was going?
Well, yeah, because we was improving and we did. Bruno Fernandes made a big difference and a big improvement. So yeah, I would say
So then,
yeah.
but he's still there
now,
what's going on?
now, I personally think if you want me to
He
give an
looks good
honest
again.
opinion, and you've always wanted me to give an honest opinion, so you know, I want to be honest. I'm not Ole man because he's the manager of Man United. He is a club legend. So, but for me, I can't see. You can't take us any further.
You can't
Oh, now you said you can't. So
But
within a week,
hold on,
within a week, you can't take any further.
hold on.
So what's your
hold on.
prediction now? Where you
But
finishing now?
you were never directly asked me, can he take you any further? You never asked me that. You just said, am I happy with Ollie?
How
That's
can
what you
how
said.
can you be happy
He
with
turned
someone
around and said, Ollie's taking you as far as he can get.
I said
Okay.
He said it.
Right, but you didn't,
He can't
it
take
wasn't
you
a
any
question
further.
directed at
Either
me.
way.
Oh,
though.
you're fucking
Either
foolish.
way.
It wasn't a question that was directed at
Use your
me.
common sense. How can you be happy with someone that can't take you any further?
Because my thing was this, because of how we're playing, this cannot continue. Because I said to you two, because you two asked me, okay, so you got third, what's now next? And I said to you two, to win a trophy. That's what I said to you two. So you two said, all right then. So he's got to win a trophy. But how we're going now, he's not going to win a trophy. So for me, you're going to sack him in it. So for me, don't delay
At
it.
what point did you decide, you know what, he's actually can't take us any further?
But I got beat 6-1 by Tottenham. What do you mean at which point? That was the point
That
for
was
me.
the point.
That was the point for me.
Okay. Well, makes sense.
But like the whole team, that's not my Man United team that played
Should I
last
be in that
season.
same point then? Because we beat
No,
7-2
but come
by
on, it's
Aston Villa.
no, but it's different. I was glad you did get beat 7-2 by because it made my result look so much not as bad.
But it's no different.
But like I said, don't
No,
do
there's
this
a big
again.
difference.
There's
no
a big
difference.
difference.
There's no
No,
difference.
There's a big
massive
difference.
There's no difference.
You know what? There was a few points that I didn't bring up that I should have brought up, bro.
There's-
They lost to 10 man, you lost to 11. You were the champions. Like, you know what? Liverpool, they've been talking about Liverpool as this team going down as one of the Premier League greatest teams. After that performance, you're not even close. I'm sorry.
Really?
You're not close.
We're not close
to
to being
Invincibles. You're not close
So
to
because-
the treble winners. You're not close to Centurions.
because we lost 3 games
not 3 games.
Hold on, stop. So because we lost 3 games in 2.5 years.
It's not bad.
In 2.5 years, we lost 3 games, 3 league games. It's a problem for you that we can't be classified as one of the best teams in Premier League era.
I wouldn't say it's a problem for me, but you can't be classed.
Why not?
Okay, but then
Because-
what Shepherd says
Why
is
not?
compare yourself.
No,
then
why
to the
not?
other ones.
Because you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
tell you.
Because there's results if you go on your little history book where that super studied Man United team or Beckham, whatever, they got beat 5-0, you know.
Okay.
But they're still classed as a great team in the Premier League era. Every big team has been given a beating.
Not like that.
Not like what?
Not like 7.
But you got to check it.
What are you on about?
Can I
I can tell you facts
go on.
like the Centurions were not going to lose 7-2 to anybody, bro. If you're a Premier League champion, you're not losing 7-2 to any team. How are you? You've got 11 men on the
And
pitch.
even if you did, it would be a big team that gives you that beating. We lost
Exactly.
6 when Ferguson was there. We lost and we won that league. We lost 6-1 to Man City. They won the league the following year. Do you see what I'm saying? I've tonked Arsenal 8-2. Arsenal's tonked me back 6-1.
So getting back to it, us losing 7-2, that means we've got a problem then, isn't it?
Not a problem.
Just
that
like you.
was a fluke. It may have been a fluke.
It was a
So it's a fluke result.
Yeah.
Because most of the goals are deflected goals, goalkeeper errors. So it's a fluke. So really and truly, it's the goalkeeper's problem then, isn't it? It's a bad goalkeeping day.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
one game.
It's not going to say.
It's one
it's
game.
not going to say.
One
Aston
game's
Villa
going to say
beat-
that we're not good enough.
No, he's not saying that though.
But that's what he said.
No, he's not saying
He
that.
said that one game
What
makes
he's
it that
saying-
we're not good enough
Yeah, no,
to
I
be
can't
classed
put you
as
there. I can't
right.
put you there.
because of one bad game by a goalkeeper.
There's
who got
bad
beaten by
games.
3 or 4 deflected goals and made a mistake.
But you
during
can't
the
just say
game.
it was the goalkeeper because Ollie Watkins made Van Dijk look like Titus Bramble.
Really?
Say it wasn't
Really?
Say it wasn't just.
But the wickedest thing is,
Why are you laughing? Why is the truth though?
the wickedest thing is, you and Fuller was bawling for ballet, and he was fucking bawling on the pitch when he was getting tonked. Yeah, he was crying for ballet, and he was fucking crying when he was getting slapped up.
Ballet's
6-1.
not Van Dijk. Right or wrong, Sheck?
He's not Van Dijk.
So come on.
He's not Van Dijk.
I'm not Sheck.
But brother,
I'm not Sheck.
You are comparing Van
I'm
Dijk,
not
who is world
Sheck.
class.
No, I didn't
to
compare
Ballet.
Van Dijk. I just said that you lot's crying for ballet, and you dissed Lindelof, and you got fucked over 6-1.
But bruv,
That's what I'm saying.
The point that Sheck's saying, okay, even at 5-0, who was
One-
that to?
one
that
game-
5-0, who was that to?
One game should not turn around and say that Liverpool can't be one of the greatest teams in Premier League era.
No, for me.
That
for
one
me,
game cannot.
A game like that.
And we're not-
It
And we're not
it-
turning around and saying that we're one of the best teams in Premier League because until we win it maybe back to back, no Liverpool fan is saying that we're in that category. You're the one who's bringing it up.
No,
We're
no,
not saying that.
I did
As far as
but
we're concerned, as
I've heard it.
the
It's-
only
it's
thing
been-
that you-
it's been thrown around.
but not by Liverpool players or not by Liverpool past or present. Because Liverpool past
So
and present,
do you- alright.
there's many Liverpool past and present pundits who put up and say that the Liverpool greatest of the Liverpool greatest team is not even this present
It's in
one.
the 70s.
So we know that already.
Okay.
So we're not even classifying ourselves in
They're
that.
saying the Premier League era.
As far as we are concerned, you lot can't tell us nothing about if we won the Premier League. That's all we care about.
Okay.
That's the only argument that you lot could come to us with. And now we've achieved that. There's nothing you can say. Now you're
I'm
going to
asking
say,
you now, do you think that your Liverpool team that won the Premier League are one of the greatest Premier League champions?
not
in
until,
that category.
not until we win it again.
So if you did
Not
win
until-
it, then you'd say, yeah.
Yeah, because if we win it last season, win it this season, and going by the season we had, the previous season we got beat by a point with 97 points.
Good point, yeah.
That's a done team. That is a done team. So literally, the amount of points we've then accumulated in those 3 years, maybe, mate, that's record pointing system there.
That's true.
That's record. So let's wait till this season to see where we finish, and then we can say, oh yeah, we are one of the greatest teams in Premier League era. But we're not asking for that. We're not talking that. So losing to Villa, yes, it's Villa, but then you're talking about Premier League era and history and whatever else. Villa is a big club. They're a big club.
Don't do that. I was with
Villa-
you. I was with you.
Until
Don't
you did
Listen,
Yeah, don't do
Villa
that.
are a big club.
Don't do that, man.
Bro, Marlon, that's like
Don't
saying,
do
okay,
that.
cool. So if I end up playing Nottingham Forest and they
Thank
beat
you.
me, do you think I'm gonna sit and say, well, Nottingham Forest, they're
Bro,
a big club? It's
Bro,
Nottingham Forest.
Leeds ain't one shit, correct?
Yeah.
But what they say, Leeds the big club, and they're happy that Leeds are now back in the Premiership and this and that. But Leeds ain't won fuck all and done fuck all. So why they claim it's a big club?
They're no longer a big club.
they're
They're
no
no
longer
longer a big club.
Are you mad?
Who
All them
claims
pundits claim them as a
They're
big club.
in terms of their fan base. They
Bare
got a big
people
fan
claim
base.
them as a big club.
And,
got a big
and
fan
potentially
base.
their history, but at this time,
What you said?
man.
You hear the word you just said?
at this time, they're
There
not.
you go. There you go. But anyway,
Alright, cool, leave it, innit?
You
you
can't
go.
use that. No, what do you mean leave it? You can't use that argument. That don't make no sense.
what?
He's saying it was what he's basically saying is that it was acceptable to lose to Aston Villa because of their history.
No.
That's basically what he's saying.
No, I didn't. I said it was a bad day. One bad game does not make us not in that category of maybe being one
But
of
you're
the
saying
Premier
there's no
League
shame in
greats.
it because it was Aston Villa and their history.
Bro, the ball is round up, we've all said. And I keep on saying, when you play at home, you should be winning at home. Regardless of whether you're first or 20th. When you play at home, the home team should be winning at home. That's what you expected to win at
So
home.
you're telling me that manager told the Villa players, you're at home, so you need to win
No,
today?
regardless of fans, do you
you taking
think
the piss?
Villa could come to Anfield and beat us 7-2?
They don't need to. They've done it at their ground.
There you go. But the thing
They don't need
is,
to.
Tottenham came to your ground and
Yeah,
beat you.
but Tottenham are a top 6 club. This is what we this is what we need to establish. Hold on, a top 6 team is a team that not at the moment they're 6 because look, who's 6 right now? Okay, Arsenal, Villa, who else?
No. Put Villa above Arsenal.
Everton,
Villa second.
yeah.
Villa
Right.
second.
Is that
Unbeaten.
are they gonna finish there?
They're unbeaten. You
It's
never
just
know.
at the time.
You never know.
It's not gonna happen.
We didn't
like
know that Leicester was going to win the league.
Tottenham are a top 6 team. They're in the top 6 every season, no matter what. Pretty much.
You added the pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you had to add the pretty much.
Okay, let's go back 6 seasons. Where have Tottenham finished?
So let's go back to your prediction. Let's go back to your prediction.
No, why are you trying to change it?
Because it's all part of it. It's all part of it.
Go on.
What's your prediction now? Because you said you were going to finish third. So what's your prediction as a top 6 club now? What is your prediction? Where are you going to finish now that you've put Ole under the bus? Where are you going to finish?
Put Ole under the bus.
You did. You said he should be sacked. Last week you said...
No, you see, this is what you're saying.
You just said he should be sacked.
If you're going to sack him, which they are, sack him now. That's what I said. I didn't come out and say, no, Ole should be sacked. I never said that.
The man
I
asked
said, if you're going to
you
sack
said,
him. If you're going to sack him.
Sack him.
Because you're going to do it anyway.
So do you want Ole to be sacked?
Do I want Ole to be
Yeah.
sacked? No, I don't.
But you said he can't take you any further.
I agree with that.
So then why would you want him to stay there if you can't take
Because
you any further?
to me, I want him to win a trophy this season. That's what I said.
Do you think he can win a trophy?
As it's going now, no.
So then why would you want him to stay there?
Well, hopefully he turns it around. I'm hoping he turns it around.
Fam, I've got you against the ropes.
What do you
Just
mean?
say it. Just
No,
say it.
I'm not.
Just say
You
it.
don't want me to come out here and say, oh, he should be sacked. No, he should not be sacked. But the board are going to sack him. So
How
if
do you
they're gonna
know that?
sack him, do it now.
How do you know they're
The
gonna sack
writings
him?
on the wall, they're talking about Poch on transfer, the last transfer day.
They were talking
What
about
do you
Poch
mean?
last season as well.
Talking about Poch last season.
Why? Because he had a terrible run of games.
Bro.
Was they talking about Poch when he won 14 in a row? No, they wasn't.
You won 4 in a row against the bottom 14.
No, that's that.
I'm
No.
throwing City. I'm throwing
come
City.
on.
I'm throwing a City. Do you know what I mean?
Anyway.
Do you know what I mean? You
Like
know
I
what I
said.
mean? You brought Bruno Fernandes to tear up the bottom 10 and you're calling him fucking world class. You didn't heard of Bruno Fernandes until...
I did. No, come on, I did.
Now
No, you fucking didn't.
I did.
You did
Oh, you're a liar, bro.
You're a liar.
I did. I
Fam,
did.
I didn't even.
I
I
did.
don't know football,
He's a
bro.
liar,
I didn't
bro.
know
He's
about
a
it
fucking
until
liar.
he was linked with you lot.
See? He's a liar. That's what I'm saying. That's how you know that man's a muppet.
You're
you
a
know?
liar, bro. You're a liar.
I
And
did.
he teared up Burnley and fucking West Ham and them dead teams, and now he's world class.
You're lying. You did not know who
That's
Bruno
my
Fernandes
opinion.
was.
If you say it's not world class, I say it's world class. That's my opinion. Really making me laugh. You know? That's
You
that's
honestly
my
believe he's
opinion.
world class?
Yeah, I do.
So what's he world class at? Because to be world class, that means like whatever your sort of your main attribute is, like in the world, you're the best at that. What is that? Apart from penalties.
He remember he said that.
Mm.
Remember he said that about Bamyang. Is Bamyang world class?
And you said
and
he
about
wasn't.
category and whatever else.
Yeah. So what is it that Bruno?
What made
Fernandes-
Bruno Fernandes
Bruno
world class?
Fernandes walks into any team in the Premiership.
Not my
No, he
fucking team,
doesn't.
don't.
No, he doesn't.
What?
Not in my team.
No, he doesn't.
Bruno Fernandes is not better than Thiago.
See what I'm saying? They signed this guy like 2 weeks ago. No, I'm not saying no. No, Thiago is better. No, wait, Thiago is better. Wait, Thiago is better. Thiago is better. But alright, take Thiago out. Then who else you gonna say?
What do you mean?
Then who else you
Is
gonna
he
say?
better than Pogba?
Who?
Bruno Fernandes better than Pogba.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. What do you mean?
He's a clown.
You're a
What do you
clown.
mean?
He's alright.
What do you mean?
You know what? For that, Pogba definitely has to leave.
What do you mean?
If he has fans like you,
come on.
oh,
Pogba come.
Wow.
Pogba come to United and done nothing
Wow.
though. He's come to United and done nothing.
is that his?
What are you going to say? Is that his fault? Yes, it is his
No,
fault.
it's not
He's
his
the
fault.
player.
Fam,
What do you
he's
mean?
surrounded by needy players.
But so's Fernandes, and look, he shined. Them stacks that Bruno Fernandes got for half a season, Pogba's never got that at Man United.
What are you talking about? The year when Pogba had top goals and top assists, when you lot would say that.
How many goals have Bruno Fernandes scored? Even on their penalties and assists. Pogba hasn't got that at Man
How many did he
United.
score? How many did Bruno Fernandes score?
12 or 14.
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
You should know.
No, I would have to check. I don't want to get it wrong. I would have to check.
It's world class, man.
I would have to check. I don't want to get it wrong.
You said he's better than Pogba.
But you not come with this, oh, when Pogba plays for France, when he was playing for Juventus, he tore up teams. But you're not doing it at Man United.
Yeah, but he's not doing that at Man United because you lot aren't playing him in the role that he
Thank
should
you.
be playing in.
And the role that he should be playing in, you've got Bruno Fernandes now playing that role. And you're making Pogba
So
look
can I ask you a question?
Pogba's not a defensive
Can I ask you a
midfielder.
question? So has Pogba never played that role? Has he never played that
And, he
role?
got, and for a midfielder, he got more goals than your strikers and more assists than your strikers in that season. That one season you played him where he should be playing, he tear up stats and still got crucified
that
by
whole
your
season,
fans.
yeah? That whole season.
He still got crucified.
Okay. And Bruno Fernandes for half a season played in that position and got this either the same numbers or more.
You're forgetting that probably Bruno Fernandes has Pogba and other people behind him to do that. If Pogba's playing up front, who was behind him to help him? Who has Pogba got around him? When Pogba plays for France, bro, it's a totally different. And remember, I said this to you, know. I said, listen, if Pogba that for France plays for Man United like how he does for France, bro, the whole of the league we're finished.
No, you did say that.
We're
you
finished,
did say
bro.
that. But you know what? He hasn't. So
Yeah,
you know
but he
what?
hasn't
Since
because-
we're on the Pogba topic, and that was going to be a topic, he can leave.
Are you?
Oh, now you're saying he can leave.
When have I ever said I want Pogba to stay? He can leave. No player is bigger than my club. No player is bigger than Manchester United. Ask Ferguson, he'll tell you, because he shot at Beckham. He shot at Ronaldo. No player is bigger than Man United.
Ronaldo wanted to leave.
You think we're going to be like you and beg Aubameyang to stay? But if you want to leave, then you leave.
Wow.
That's it.
That's fine. Cheap shot.
If you want to leave, then you leave.
It's a cheap shot.
Give him an open top boss because he signed a contract for a signature. A signature is not a trophy, blood.
Yeah, but he won a trophy. Dickhead.
So
he won a
has the
trophy.
people that's left.
But he won
So
a
the people that's
trophy.
left. Look at Ronaldo. Man won 3 Premier Leagues in a row.
Yeah, but he wanted to.
Man won the Champions League, and we still, and we got.
But Ferguson didn't sell him because he wanted to.
He left.
Ferguson's always said he's not going to stop a player from leaving. He's not going to do that.
But he did
He's not
though.
gonna do that.
But he did though, because Ferguson begged him to stay that extra season. Ronaldo's went to leave the season before, and he stayed an extra year because Ferguson asked him to.
Do you know that for sure?
It's come out. Even Ferguson has said it. Are you mad?
Do you know that
That
for
he
sure?
stayed for an extra year.
But okay, but
To help you lot.
But to the Pogba, leave.
You can leave.
Coming out this, oh, it's my dream to be Real Madrid. Then go. Then go. Oh, I want to go back to Juventus. Who's stopping you? Then go. Because to me, you've come by United and done fuck all, blood.
You're saying this,
do you see what I'm trying to say?
There's
What has
only
he
so
done?
Much, there's
What
only
has he
so
done?
much he can do by himself. He's surrounded by needy players.
Bruv, he gets the ball, he looks up, he does a dribble, he loses the ball, and then he does that, bruv. That's all he's done. That's I've seen him do for the last how many years. That's all he's done. And then what does he do? He and just walks off, blood, and gets a fucking card. What has he done?
You know what? I'm glad he's not performing for you, man. Anyway, because
Yeah,
I swear
but everyone knows. No, Pogba is a
Pogba
world
on his
class.
day. On his
Yeah, but
day. Back in the day, innit? Yeah,
but
no.
hold on a minute.
I remember Christmas 1995, I got Power Ranger toys. Bruv, what's the point? What is the point?
Listen,
Seriously,
at the end
what
of
is
the
the
day,
point? But it's a topic though, innit?
but Pogba wasn't bought. I don't feel Pogba came to Man United because he wanted to. I think he was forced to.
With the Adidas still.
Yep.
Okay.
I truly believe by you getting that mega Adidas deal, you had to buy Adidas' flagship player, which was Pogba.
Could
He
be,
didn't
because
want to
like I said,
fucking
it's
leave
not
and come back to Man
it's a
United.
business, like Sheck said last week. Them days
That was the
of
only
football coming
Man
on,
United
like,
was
it's a
told
business.
if you want this 10-year, how much millions you'll get, what, 30 million a season or something like that? You've got to buy him. In fact, it's more than that. Something like 70 something million.
Yeah, because
A year.
Arsenal's on 60.
Yeah, you're getting like 75 million a year to manufacture the shirt. You've got to buy
You talk about the sponsorship deal.
Yeah,
the actual shirt making.
No, it's more than that, man.
And they said you got to buy a flagship player. You were forced to buy him. Forced. Because Mourinho didn't want Pogba. And he was forced to even play him.
Can you see? Do I blame him? Can I blame Mourinho? Can I blame Mourinho? If you want to ask me, that was a manager that was thrown under the bus. How they dealt with him was wrong. It's time because come on, like out of all the managers that's come in, like he's been the most successful. He got us the highest finish, so they shouldn't have done that. But like I said, this is why if you can do that to Mourinho, who won, I won't even say 3 trophies, but I'll name them. He won a Community Shield, a Europa League, and a Carabao Cup,
to call it a trophy,
and a second place finish. What are they going to do to Solskjaer?
Hold on. Why is it not a trophy?
Community Shield is not a trophy. It's a shield.
It says it in the name.
Alright, because it says a shield, but it's the same equivalent to like the European Super Cup. No. It's the winner of one against the winner of this, and then you get this.
No.
Is that not a trophy?
Because it's called a European Super Cup.
Because
it's a shield, man. I told you. People tell you that same wooden shield is in every secondary school in the world.
Cool, say no more.
That same fucking wooden shield with all the little silver plaques on it.
But anyway,
it's not even in. It's even in fucking like cricket clubs and stuff like that. That shield is everywhere, man. It's everywhere, man. I think I got one in my bedroom too, man. A little shield from being Footballer of the Year. Do you know what I mean? I've got that little shield as well, man.
I said it. Would I buy a tray of Happy Meal? It's in there, isn't it? I said it.
That's what I'm saying.
I tell him that's to eat it 3 seconds before he can open it. I tell him.
But yeah, man.
But look, like I said, so if they're going to do that to Mourinho, they're going to do it to Solskjaer. And that's the point I'm making. I have to think what's best for my club. Yes, I love Solskjaer. Yes, he's a club legend. But listen, it's not about favouritism and all that. I've got to think of the future of my club. And if you're going to sack him, don't do it in December or early January when we're out of all the cups. We're now in Europa. You get me? We're waiting to see who we're going to draw and that.
So you want Poch?
You get... No, you see, don't put words into my mouth.
I'm asking you, so we're going to get...
if you're going to sack him...
Who do you want?
Let's end this now, yeah? If you were the board, would you sack him right now?
If I was the board.
If you was on the board,
why
are you leading
forward? Because
forward?
I'm waiting
because it's like
to hear your reaction.
You're trying to dance around this. Would you sack him right now if you were the board?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
You're standing by your word from last week, innit? You got to win it.
What?
Yeah,
No,
you're standing by your word from last week. He fucking winning with Saki's clock.
I wouldn't. You know why? Come on, because it's literally 3 games in it. You got to give someone a chance.
Exactly.
But again, I'm going to say it again for the 99th time.
You just said
if you're going to sack him, which they are going to sack him, he's not seen it the whole of this season. So if you're going to sack him, don't do it in December, January. Do it now.
Fine. So then,
and just bring him
Poch. Who do you want as your manager?
See if it was me.
And your Man United.
And this is gonna sound
your Man
mad.
United.
This
You
is
should
gonna
be able to get anybody.
So can I pick any manager?
Go on.
That's a manager right now. Obviously, I can't pick past manager because I would say first. Can I pick a manager right now?
No. You can't pick a manager who.
Or am I picking someone that's available?
That you think is realistic that you could get him out of his job to come.
Okay, then yeah, it has to be Poch. But if I was gonna pick a manager that's at a club, honestly, I'll bring back Mourinho. And I know that sounds mad. Yeah, and I know that sounds mad. And I know. But you asked me a question. Can I explain?
Yeah.
Can I explain? Because he is a proven winner. He is a proven winner.
So getting back to what we're saying off air.
No, I'm not talking about things that I said off air.
Because Bale has now come. Because Bale has now come. Where does Tottenham finish?
Do you want my honest to God's opinion?
Yeah.
And this is me being 100% honest. Let me add a snippet in there. Hold on, let me finish. Let me add a snippet in there. This is what I'm going to say.
Because he's a serial winner,
yeah,
you know?
Don't fall off your chair when I say this now, yeah? Alright? Cameraman, don't fall off your chair
Don't
either,
fucking
yeah?
say Tottenham's going to win the Premier League.
Wait, hold on.
That TV
Hold on. If, and this is what I said, if Son, why are you bugging up your face? Wait, if Son, Kane, and Bell can click and stay fit, Tottenham win the league.
Fuck off.
Tottenham win the league. I'm telling you.
No.
Tottenham win that league.
That's all hypothetical.
But I told you that the 4 of them, adding Lucas Moura, Budweiser.
Top 4 for Tottenham, that's sealed.
Yeah.
That's sealed. That's sealed.
But just because they raped you.
No. It's not even that. Yeah, they did. I'm not gonna. No, they did.
Is that
no.
Before that game, you weren't saying this.
No, it's not.
You weren't saying this, but because they run you over.
It's not only that. It's not. No. It's not only that. Bell only makes that team better. That attack
Correct.
now,
We know that.
That attack
Correct.
now is phenomenal.
Correct.
It is.
That attack now.
Definitely.
Mourinho knows how to defend the result.
But as an Arsenal man, he's not gonna agree.
Of course
to it.
he's not.
He's
Of
not
course
gonna.
no, it's not even that. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because
Because
they've got Partey. The party started now,
But
so you know.
but
Twisted Fire starter and all that now. Because now what? You get me? The new Vieira. You fucking said this about Diaby. Did you not?
Yeah, but he was injured. He was injured. Fam, when Diaby was on his game, bro, he's not like Pogba, you get me? Partey's going to show you, man, what you thought you were going to get out of Pogba.
That part's going to be done real quick, man. Don't worry about that.
Cool.
That part's going to be done real quick. You know what's going to happen? It's going to be another Pepe. You got to give him time. He's new. This and that. He's got a gel. He's just come to a new country. And this, that and that. You're going to hear all these fucking excuses.
So Shep, do you think Partey's the last piece of your puzzle?
He's not the last piece of our puzzle, but he's
So then what more do you need for you to be Premiership challengers?
An attacking midfielder.
But you've got Cabalios.
And Ozil.
Ceballos is
Ceballos.
not attacking, he's just
Ozil.
mid-central midfielder.
You have
We have Ozil, but it's politics when it comes to Ozil.
Come on, don't give me that bullshit,
Bro,
man.
what do you mean? What do you mean bullshit? How is it bullshit?
You have the best.
The man is not injured.
You have the best assist person from what you said. Germany,
Spain, England.
Do you know what I mean? And he's at your club.
So why did you not
So
give
why do you
him
need to buy another attacking midfielder?
That should just be into Aubameyang 1-0.
Because
That's what that
won't
should
pay
be.
him. And I told you, it's about politics. It's not about footballing reasons. No one can ever say Ozil's not good enough to play for our team. Ozil is good enough to play for any team. It's politics why they're not playing him.
Why? Because he's paying the dinosaurs' wages.
Is he?
Why?
The thing is, that's not. You're not even coming. Yeah, he's done that.
Why?
It's a chess move that he's trying to play with the club.
Yeah.
Like he's not playing because he's injured. He's not injured. There's nothing wrong with him. He can play. They're just not going to play him because it's politics. They know that if they play him, they have to pay him. So they think
You want to win the league, though.
Bruv,
That's the last piece of the puzzle.
that's-
The attacking mid. So it's stupid.
bruv, at the end of the day, bruv, it's a business, innit? And they're taking their stance, bruv. They're like, you know what, we're not going to do it because they're trying to appease their business in China. Ozil has said something against China, so they can't play him. They cannot look at their
Okay, so you said you see the attacking midfielder. So basically, if you are within range by January, do you believe you'll get the Leon guy and he'll be the final piece of the puzzle?
I don't think they'll go back for him. I think they'll leave him because his brother wanted £10 million agent fee. That's what broke it down. So I don't think they'll get him.
Okay.
They'll probably go for someone else, like the Hungarian brother.
Hungarian?
Yeah, the young Sabozley. Salzburg.
He's decent.
He's decent.
He's
but
decent.
They'll
He's
probably
decent.
go for him or someone else. But yeah, I do.
So you're one player away from challenging.
We're one player away from pushing a good challenge.
Okay, well that means Williams.
No, hold on. I know he wants to say something.
No, that means Williams' tactics was right, and he said that he was bought. And within 3 years, you should be winning the Champions League.
Why are you coming for me?
Next season, you should make it.
I'm not allowed to
I
swear.
don't understand why. Nah, it's pissing me off.
But Williams said 3 years. He said
he
Williams said Arteta said in 3 years he wants to win the Champions League. So basically,
The what?
Champions League. He said.
Not the Premier League, the Champions
He
League.
said Champions League.
He's a Premier League.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure he said Premier League.
Bruv,
I thought
they
he
have
said
to be
Champions
in
League.
the fucking Champions League.
No,
to
I
win it.
thought he said in the 3
Fam,
years.
you're coming out, so shut up.
I thought
You're
he
coming
said
out,
you
bro.
got 3 years. He's gonna say he's been told 3 years that they're going to win the Champions League. He wants to win the Champions League in 3 years. I'm sure that's what he said. So year one,
They won't even win the Premier
Year
League.
one,
in
they
3
were
years.
qualified.
Hold on, Marlon. No,
Yeah,
don't,
year
don't
one,
make
they were
this,
qualified.
don't make the statement unless you have like proper written down because you're gonna just let him just chat a whole bag of shit when William probably didn't even say that. So you shut the fuck up. You shut up.
no, you
shut
should
up.
do your
I
team.
wanna
Let him
see.
find out. If that's
You were
what
going to
he
ask me a
said.
question. God, when I was laughing, you were going to ask me a question about, because you were saying that if you get an attacking mid, then you're challenging, and I smirked.
So
Then you were
tell,
gonna say something.
from you as an outsider, what's our weak point?
Arsenal Football Club. What
What
do you mean? What do you mean?
Because if you ask me about Man United,
It's mentality. To win the league is mentality. It's training. You have to go on. Your players don't have that. You haven't had that for years. Since I was in school. It's mentality. I'm being serious.
That was what I wanted to hear. William admits he decided to join Arsenal after Mikel Arteta revealed his plan to win the Champions League
Okay, cool.
in 3 years.
I just want to make sure that you make sure that that's.
I'm not going to come in there and talk swag like certain people. Do you know what I mean?
Cool.
I'm going to talk facts. So basically what we're saying is, within the first year, You don't win the Premier. You don't need to, because you don't need to win the
He's getting me so mad.
You don't need to win the Premier League to get to the Champions League. Remember, Arsenal's already won Premier League.
He's getting me so
They
mad.
won the Champions League.
Here's the thing that's pissing me off about him is that
The what? The Champions League?
Cool. As much as you want to try and make jokes, as much as you want to
All they've
make
got to do is make the top 4,
At the end
and they've
of the
got
day-
2 years to make it.
And then if that easy, innit? Then
At the
then
end
they're
of the-
in there and they win it.
At the end of the day,
They've been in it for 20 fucking years in a row. Do I got to tell that joke again? Do I really need to tell that joke again?
He's such a fucking idiot. Because right now, who is progressing more, Arsenal or Man United?
You are.
So how are you sitting there trying to laugh like, oh no, it can never happen, it can never happen?
Palace are progressing more than Southampton.
come on,
Are they
let's
going to
not-
win the Champions League? Are they going to win the Champions League?
Let's not be
Does
dumb.
progression, but does
Just because
progression mean
Palace
that?
beat you doesn't mean that you can try and bring them
But
into the
wait, does
conversation.
progression mean that you win the Champions League? You win what? You ain't winning no Champions League, brother. You get me? You ain't winning no Champions League.
Fam, we're more
If
likely.
he said Premiership, I would have said, okay, I can kind of understand that. Not even to win it, to challenge.
Fucking idiot.
To challenge. Win the Champions League.
No, I believe they can win Champions League more than the Premiership. Because Arsenal are a good cup team. They do well in the cup competitions.
But what are
do-
Man United doing now?
They do well in the cup competition.
Are you
And
still
Champions
in the
League's a-
belief that you lot can actually do something? That you lot are ever going to be Man United of the Ferguson era?
No.
Have you not come to realization that you men are done?
Not done.
You bought fucking Palestri. Who's Palestri?
We're not
You're
done.
talking about Ollie Watkins. Who the fuck is Palestri?
We're not done.
Who else did you buy? Fucking Diallo, a 17-year-old from fucking Atlanta. Allow it, man.
Future. But like I said,
No. Shut up.
Wait,
Like I said,
Wait,
shut up.
like I said.
You lot are dead, bro.
Go on, finish.
You don't allow it, man.
Finish.
You lot are dead, bro. We are way more likely to win anything, let alone the Champions, anything before you, bro.
I agree with you.
So fuck off,
But
man.
that's like saying, I buy one
Oh,
lottery
that's
ticket.
like saying, that's like saying
I buy
whatever.
one lottery
bro.
ticket, you buy 5. You got more chance of winning, but you still don't fucking win it. But you still don't win it. I told you it's mentality. To win them big trophies, it's mentality. It's not to say Arsenal haven't had a
So
chance
do you lot have
since
the-
they've last won the league in
Do you
2004.
not have the mentality to win that?
Man United is a mentality.
Do you have the mentality to
Right
win
now,
that?
no, we don't. Right now, no, we don't.
How are you sitting there talking this then? You lot haven't had that mentality
You said,
for how long?
bro, I'm
how
just
long?
being honest with you. You see, Klopp didn't just come and bring in players. Klopp changed the fucking mentality of how Liverpool think.
Okay, cool.
Right or wrong? Wait, hold on. I just want to get this point out. Right or wrong?
No, you're absolutely right. I'm
Right?
not gonna. I'm not,
Okay.
So wait, hold on. So my next question now. So has Arteta not changed the mentality of the Arsenal players? Go on, answer me that.
Yes, he has. Hold on. Let me elaborate. I didn't get to finish.
Because Klopp, Arteta had done the exact same thing Klopp did. Because with Brendan Rodgers players, Klopp in his first couple months took Liverpool to the Europa League final and lost. Arteta took over mid-season and won the FA Cup. They're on a progression. He's only gone in an upward trajectory.
Okay, hold on.
They're going in an upward
To what you
trajectory.
were
They
saying.
are.
Let's hear what the stupid she's about to say.
Klopp came in and Klopp. What 2 final did he go to? It was 2013.
He got to. We lost to Man City on penalties
Right,
in the League Cup,
right.
and we lost to Sevilla, who had won the Europa League 2 seasons in a row before that. So that made them win it 3 years back to back.
And another final that you lost in as well was the Champions League to Real Madrid, right? Because yeah, we watched that game, right?
That was 2 seasons
Right.
after.
Okay. And then what happened after that? You won the Champions League
Yeah.
and you won the league, right?
No, you forgot the other little ones in between.
Which one?
Let me just deal with the 2 big main, because that's what we're talking about, yeah? With the Champions League and the Premiership, right? Yeah?
No, but you can't forget the World Cup, the World Club Cup. And the Super
All right,
Cup.
you won that as well.
Yeah, add them. You got to add
Alright.
them.
Bro, this is going to sound so... But Klopp has come, and like I said, he's changed that losing team, yeah? That losing mentality team into winners, yeah? Into one of the most... You might say the deadliest team.
Because he's a winner.
Hold on.
He's a winner.
Deadliest team, right? Yeah. Look at those cups, right? Look at those cups that you've won, yeah. Right. But I'm not talking about FA Cup, like. I'm not talking about Community Shield, yeah. Different mentality, different trophies, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is right, and wait, I can't speak. Hold on, I can't speak because of where my club is now. But Arsenal do not, as a football club, yeah, right? and even Arteta.
But he should shut you down right now
I'm gonna
because
shut him down.
because
Go on,
you see
right.
Arteta, the only thing that was available to Arteta that he could win
You fucking
was the
clown.
FA Cup, and he won it.
Fucking clown.
So you're telling
He could
me
never have won the Premier League when he took over.
So you're
He
telling
was
me
out of everything else.
Okay, so now he's
and he
got a
only had
fair
that,
shot,
and he won it.
So he should be winning Europa and Premiership then. That's what you're telling me then.
Well,
That's what you're
he's
telling me.
fifth at the moment.
That's what you're telling me.
He's fifth at the
He's been
moment.
there 6 months. How long did it take for Klopp to win his first trophy at Liverpool?
4 years, was it?
4 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. How long has Arteta been there? 6 months. So how are you
What-
trying
the
to...
point
No,
I'm
no,
making, that's
shut
all
up.
you're gonna win. That's it. You're not winning a trophy this season.
Are you sure about that?
I'll give you the top 4, maybe, but you're not winning a trophy this season.
And you're so certain about this. You're so certain about this. Fam, if you remember clearly, last year when we had Emery, and I said that literally all of those players, they're all dead. They can all go, bro. As soon as Arteta's come, bro, he changed mentality. There's certain players like Ainsley Maitland, Niles, even Mustafi, David Luiz. These players where I was like, these man can fuck off. Granit Xhaka, I was at the game when he done that whole thing with Crystal Palace, and I was like, he can go. Man don't want to see him play again, bro. Arteta has changed the mentality of all of them, and now these men are
meant to be
performing.
sold.
He was meant to be sold, and
Now
they-
his man's getting England call up.
So
Exactly.
they're gonna win the Premiership now. This is what
Bro,
I'm
you
telling
see, no, don't do that.
So-
Don't
so-
do that.
so-
Don't do that.
so they're gonna win the
don't
Premiership
do
now.
that.
But
Don't do that
if
because
you
you're
notice-
belittling the whole thing. Like,
He didn't say to Williams going to win the Premiership. They said he wants the Champions League.
No,
You don't have to win the Premiership to get the Champions League.
Don't do that
Go
because
on.
you're just full of shit. And it's not, all banter aside, you're talking bare shit. Bro.
Go on, I'm
Because the
listening.
thing is, all it is that it's because it's Arsenal. If this was anyone else, you would be like, you know what? He's on a path where you can see that, you know what? There's progression being made, and if this people were to
let you
back
finish.
this man, they could do something.
Oh,
There's no way you can tell me that.
So do you win a
Arsenal
trophy this
threat.
year? That's my question to you, because you like to ask me a question. Do you win a trophy this year?
Do you say, do I want a trophy? Or
Do you win a trophy this year?
Bruv, of course we can. Of course we can. I'm
Do
positive.
you win a trophy this year? The same how you lot stuck it on me and said, well, what's Ollie got to do now? Do you win a trophy this year?
That's different.
Do you win a trophy? I want a yes or no answer. Do you win a trophy this year?
We might. I don't know. I don't know because you can't
See?
No, but that's stupid. But it's not even just about that. But we will be challenging much more than we have done in the previous years. And that's my point. Is that at least we're going somewhere. You man are going nowhere.
So just remember you said
Nowhere.
that. I want this remembered.
Remember it, bruv. Fucking frame it. Do whatever the fuck you like, bruv.
No, but
Like,
you know,
you're full of shit,
no,
man.
you know, Arsenal are
You're
going
an idiot,
upwards.
bro.
You know, come on, just admit
Exactly,
it.
allow it, man.
And Man United are going the
This-
other way. They're going backwards. Come on, admit it. You're going backwards.
He won't admit it because it's Arsenal. I'm telling you, if Arteta was in another job, bruv, he'd be giving this man credit. He'd be giving him, like, you know, he's a good coach, bruv. Right now, would you take Arteta?
No.
You fucking
No,
fucking lying dickhead.
No, I
you
wouldn't.
lying dick.
I wouldn't.
I swear to
over
God,
Oli,
on
man.
my
Come on.
life, if Arteta wasn't managing Arsenal, you would have taken
You
him.
asked me who was available. Poch is available. I wouldn't. So you tell me I'll pick Poch over
Mourinho.
Arteta? No, I wouldn't.
Wait, you'd pick Poch over Arteta?
100%.
Poch, who hasn't won nothing, who's at Spurs for how many years? Didn't win fuck all. Arteta's been in managerial career, bruv. Not even just at Arsenal. This is the first time he's ever managed 6 months and he won a trophy. Fuck off. And you
Let's
wouldn't
see
take
what
it.
it- so
You
let's
wouldn't
see what he
take it.
does.
You wouldn't take it when you take Poch. Shows you, oh, you don't know nothing, bruv.
Let's see then,
Absolutely
innit?
Nothing.
Let's see then.
Nothing, bruv.
So
you telling me?
So what if
you telling
Arteta?
me-
What if Arteta now wins nothing? He gets to top 4, but he wins nothing.
It's a good season.
Like you said, we finished
So
8th last
season.
so last season. So last season.
It's a good season.
So last season, I got third. Let me tell you how these are biased. Last season, I got third
Yeah.
and asked for the FA Cup, but you said that they had a better season than me.
Because look at how their season started. And they come away with
Oh
something.
my god.
So then,
Alright,
coming,
let me change
and
it.
then
So
coming from
look at how
when
I've
they finished
started. So
in
look at how I've
eighth to
started.
fourth, that's still progression.
Oh my god, you're an idiot, fam. 2020, and they say, okay, cool. What do you remember from 2020? We won a trophy. What did Man United do? Became third. Are you honestly going to tell me that
But
you
we
had a better
got
season
back
than
in the
us?
Champions
Are you
League, which
going
is
to
what we
tell
wanted
me?
to do.
Are you going to tell me that you had a
Come
better
on.
season than us?
Ollie's objective, when he came in, they said to him, get us back in the Champions League. Do you think they went out there and said, win the Premiership? No, they didn't go out there and say, win the FA Cup. They
but
said,
hear what you listen to.
go
Hear
and
what he's
get back
saying.
in the
Hear what he's
Champions
saying.
League.
But hear what he's saying. He's saying, Oli was told to get us back in the Champions League.
Which
I'm
he done.
guaranteeing you, the Arsenal board didn't say to Arteta, you need to win a trophy.
No, I agree with you.
So that means
I
he's
agree
done
with you.
something extraordinary.
But the point that I'm trying to make is that
Do you know what I
if
mean?
he's
He's done
done the
something
Premiership,
extraordinary.
listen what the board are saying. The board want the Champions League. The board want the Premiership, and Arsenal ain't winning that, blood. They're not.
Yeah, but they're not saying to Arteta.
can't say that,
But
We're more likely to win that than you, bro.
But you see, at the end of the day, we have you play Football Manager, as you know. You play Football Manager.
The objectives.
The objective this season, they probably said to Arteta, make top 4.
Yeah, that would be the objective.
That would be the objective. They didn't say to him, win another trophy.
No, of course not.
So, I've said to you already, they will make top 4 this season.
But they're not title
This Partey,
they're
they're all dancing about it. They're not going to win no fucking league with this Partey, or whatever the fuck his name is. He ain't winning no fucking league.
Nothing.
But they're going to make top 4.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
You ain't
They're
title,
gonna make top 4.
You ain't title
Come on,
challenging.
Yeah.
You ain't winning the league. You ain't winning Europa. That's it. And if you do go Champions League next season, you ain't winning that, and you ain't winning the league next season.
You don't even beat us, so I don't care what you say. You don't even beat us. Let alone forget all the trophies and the titles and the Champions League.
Look
all
what
that.
he's saying. Forget all that.
No,
The most important thing. Look what he's saying. Forget all that.
Well, he's happy just
You're
the
the same idiot that just said that you had a better season because you finished third and you got into the Champions League. You fucking idiot. But
Because that was his
but
objective.
we won something.
That was his
We won
objective.
something. 2020 is a year to remember. What did you get? Third.
But he said
Fuck
the
off.
objective. That objective. They didn't say to Arteta, win the cup.
But I want to write this up. Look, that's what I'm going to say. Arsenal are a Mickey Mouse Cup winning team, bro. That's it.
How are you calling the FA Cup a Mickey Mouse Cup? Bro? That's your country's cup, bro.
Hold on. Is it any different than the Carabao Cup? Because are the same fucking teams not in it? Is it any different?
Yes, it is. It's the fucking.
Are Luton not in the Carabao Cup and then in the FA Cup?
Yeah, but the FA Cup is
Are
historical.
Grimsby?
Yeah,
Why?
because I'm coming to that because you know what's historical? Because the man from down the road, who probably lives next door, can get to the FA Cup final playing semi-professional football. That is why it's so different.
It ain't
That's
Champions League
why
and
it's
it
so
ain't
different.
What,
Premiership.
the Premier League isn't
The man next door can get to the FA Cup final.
In the same fucking FA Cup. You fool.
No, it's not.
What do you mean? What? So
The
people,
league is
the people in the Premier League are not in the FA Cup.
Okay, but the league is 38
Now you
games
shut up, man. You
played
chat
home
shit,
and
bro.
away.
Because
Right?
so
It's
hold on.
home and away.
So if it's
that means you are the best in your league. If you win the Premiership, that means you are the best in England. Liverpool right now are the English champions. You're an FA Cup champion.
Cool. So okay, cool. Now you're saying this, yeah. So then the treble winning cup. Then should we just say that you lot really won the double then? Because the FA Cup was a Mickey Mouse
But look
Cup.
what was in that: the Champions League and the Premiership. What?
And the FA Cup, which makes it a treble.
Yes.
So if it was a shit cup, it wouldn't be called a treble because when you won the fucking Carabao Cup and other thing, you didn't call it a treble because the Carabao Cup is a Mickey Mouse Cup.
You can't compare the FA Cup and the Premiership, though. You can't compare the FA Cup and the Premiership.
Who's comparing them? They go hand in hand, bro.
My point-
It's
my-
the cup. It's the highest cup in the
My
country
point-
with the highest league thing in the country.
Until you win the
Oh, you know
Premiership
what?
of
Shut
recent
up, shut
and then
up,
the Champions
shut
League,
up,
you're-
shut up.
what? Then
Shut
I've said
up.
my point in it,
You- fam,
and that's
shut
what you
up.
want, and that's what you
talk
can't
shit.
win, Shek, and it
You
hurts
talk
you.
shit. It doesn't
You
hurt
can't
me.
win the Champions
What
League.
hurts me is that I argue with an idiot, bro.
You can't win the Champions
I
League.
swear that I'm
Why
better
can't
than
you win the
this.
Champions
I'm
League?
better than this. I shouldn't be talking.
Why can't you win the Champions
You're
League?
an idiot, bro.
Why can't you win the Premiership of recently?
Bro.
Why? And that's what burns you. That ball on the spread, that's what your board wants, and you can't get it. That's it. You can't get it.
Say nothing.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. You can't get it. And you ain't gonna get it this year, and you ain't gonna get it next year.
World class midfielders, World Cup winners. And you're trying to tell me that these guys aren't good. Allow it, man. Your team is dead, bro. Your manager hasn't got the foggiest.
Look, they just bought Cavani. So
Oh, you ain't gonna come out this is to give this
you've
guy
got
more
a
fuel.
world class striker up front now. World class.
So what does that mean? He's
That you-
33 and declining.
You know what's saying about that Zlatan?
Didn't he say that he's changing his mind about it already? When has he even done a training session? Oh, allow it, man.
Bro.
And you always bring these fucking news from these odd
Zlatan
newspapers.
at old man age. You did it with Larson. Do you know what I mean? Zlatan, Larson. Who's the other one? Falcao. You lot are just useless by these old men coming for their final paycheck.
I didn't say I was happy with how my board does business, I didn't say that. I didn't say
Well,
that.
it seems like because you can't solve what's going on in the back, you're just trying to outscore people at the front. You're trying to do a Man City, just score bare goals, and don't matter how much you can see behind you.
No, I'm sorry, he's a fucking liar. I can't even rate nothing you say now. There's no way you can ever tell me you take Poch over Arteta. You're full of shit.
I would.
I swear that you only don't rate Arteta because he does it for Arsenal.
No, he said. He
I
said Oli over Arteta. He said he said Oli over Arteta.
If Arteta had taken over City, bro, this man would have been like, no, we should have got Arteta. I swear that it's only because he came to Arsenal. I'm telling you. Are you going to tell me that Arteta doesn't play good football?
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, see? Fucking clown.
Let's wrap this
It's
up.
getting a bit heated.
That was the football banter international break. I will be here on Sunday. You want to continue then? Why are you upset? Because you can't win the Champions League.
You chat shit, bro.
I will be here next week Sunday with week 6's show. And we're out, people.